So yeah, I was going to get the blue raspberry flavor, but I ended up getting the Coke flavor. So that's what I have now. I have the Coke flavor. And oh, that's not the Coke flavor. I'm just kidding. It's not the Coke flavor. I tried the Dr. Pepper flavor because I never had the Dr. Pepper flavor before. And yeah, it's really interesting. I've never tried the Dr. Pepper flavor before, so that's what I'm trying now. So yeah, it's May 4th, 2024, and I always like to say on this day, may the force be with you, because we know we all love Star Wars, or at least some of us do. A lot of us do. So yeah, I love the character Luke. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, some people are Star Trek lovers, and well, I'm into a lot of nerdy things and geeky things, I guess. Like I like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Oh, but what I really like the most, I really like Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones the most. So I also binge watched this entire show, every episode and every season, called Shameless at one point, and it was a few years ago. At the time, I was just sitting around doing nothing, trying to figure out what to do with my life, and it was entertainment. It was entertaining for me at the time, but like I don't even think I could watch that right now, because I'm like in a period in my life where I'm not even watching things like that anymore. But at the time, it was good for me because it was good entertainment and I really liked it. And now I'm more into reading books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, because I've been watching a lot of Bob Proctor's videos, and Bob Proctor does affirmations, and I'm really into affirmations because I do believe that they can change your subconscious mind and subconsciously change your behavior for the better, so permanently too. Unless something traumatic or life-altering happens to a person, I think it's permanent, so yeah. So that's pretty cool. I was just listening to a Christian song. I really like the lyrics. When I listen to a song, it's more of the lyrics that I like more than anything, like more than the beat or anything. So I really like this Christian song, and I actually like a lot of Christian music, and I like a lot of Bible quotes. It's just that I have to understand that a lot of history books have been altered, and just as the Bible is a history book, it most likely has been altered many times or changed in various ways or translated over from the original version into a different translation and meaning in certain parts. So I just have to take everything in with a grain of salt and listen to my intuition for the best part and for the most part, and do what's right for me personally. So the Christian song that I was listening to, it's called Too Good Not to Believe, and I like it because it sounds really inspirational and hopeful, and the message is really not to give up. So I really like those kind of messages. Like, those are the songs that I like to write to, and I also like to write love songs, and I like to write lyrics to sensual songs too. I would say sexual, but I guess I like to write both. So yeah, those are the songs I like to write. And then some people might say, why would you even say Christian and sexual in the same sentence? And then I'm just gonna say, have you ever heard Songs of Solomon? Have you ever read anything about Solomon's, all of his concubines and all of his wives and all of his mistresses? Well, concubines. Oh my goodness, concubines. So yeah. Oh my gosh, it's really interesting. So yeah, yeah, Solomon was a very interesting character, but actually Solomon in the Bible did end up losing his fortune because he didn't follow the way of God. Well, his mistresses, or his multiple wives, they misled him. They led him down the wrong path. So I do think there's a message to be taken from the story of Solomon. And actually, the Bible does state that Solomon is black in the Bible, and Solomon is the richest man who has ever lived. So, well, apparently, but I do know there are people who are richer than trillionaires already alive right now, but they're just not being listed on Forbes list. But apparently Solomon from the Bible was like beyond a trillionaire, so that's really interesting. So yeah, and the song Too Good Not to Believe is actually by Cody Carnes and Brandon Lake. So yeah, I think it's a really inspirational song. Um, I like listening to it actually. I've just been listening to the Christian station, and every time it comes on, I think it has a really good and a really positive message in there. And I love listening to things that have positive messages, and I love listening to everything that's upbeat because I try to stay away from negative energy. Like, I really don't like negative energy. Like I said before, I'm an empath, so I can absorb others' energy real easily. And I just prefer to pick up positive energy and stay around positive energy. So, yeah, I prefer to have lots of positive energy around me. I stay away from the negative energy. Like, nobody needs to have negative energy. Nobody needs to be around negativity. Nobody can really flourish under negativity. I mean, some people can, but that's like demonic. I try to stay away from demonic things, and not even as a Bible, like, not even coming from the Bible. I just try to stay away from things that seem evil and demonic. Like, in the past, like, I used to try to think that I could change people who seemed like low level or like evil or like demonic in character, but you can't really change a person. Like, only time or fate could do that. Like, if a person is a certain way, you should never try to change them. You should stay away from people who have low energies. And that's something that I've learned because, you know, you do have to grow out of being naive. And like I said, I was very naive in the past, even like not too long ago. So I'm growing out of being naive more and more each and every day that passes, because I learn new stuff every day, honestly. And you know, a person can never do something that they're not meant to do. And you know, a lot of things people would consider embarrassing, and you know, it's fine for people to think something's embarrassing, and it's fine for a person to feel like something is embarrassing to them. It's totally understandable. Embarrassment is natural for a human to experience, but it's also a limitation, and I try to overcome every limitation the best that I can. So I think if embarrassment wasn't here, people would be able to achieve many more things without caring about what people think about them. Because embarrassment is not illegal. It's not something that will prevent you from achieving your goals. If you do something embarrassing, you just have to turn the embarrassment gene off, honestly. So, like, you can't go to jail because you do something that someone finds embarrassing. Like, it's not something illegal. It's just something that people just don't like being embarrassed. People just don't like being embarrassed. And right now, I think my embarrassment level is like below zero. Like, it's like Arctic level in the negative degrees. Like, I don't really care about being embarrassed anymore. And in the past, I used to care so much about being embarrassed, or I used to care about what people thought, or like how something would make me look in the eyes of others. But you know, you shouldn't live your you shouldn't live your, not your eyes, why am I talking about eyes, because those guys are looking at me. You shouldn't live your lives based off of how you feel others feel about you. Like, you have to live your life based off of how you feel about yourself and how the ultimate creator, or the creator of existence, feels about you, because other people's opinions don't even matter. Like, for real, it doesn't matter what another person thinks about you. So yeah, I'm over here just drinking this drink right now, and you know, it tastes pretty good. Part of it melted because I'm over here talking. I've been talking for like over 8 minutes already. I just took a sip of it. So yeah, and yeah, thanks for watching Shares of a Lifetime Daily, and thank you for making this one of the most viewed videos in YouTube history. Also, yeah, send some more views our way, and you know, make this channel worth what it's worth, because there's a lot of value in my words, and there's a lot of value in this YouTube channel in general. So just watch some more of my videos. Okay, peace out.